In honor of Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, members of our Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion team and allies are excited to highlight some significant contributors.
We recognize Yo-Yo Ma, world-renowned cellist and United Nations Messenger of Peace, who is committed to bringing communities together. He uses music to stimulate imagination with a goal to build a stronger society. As he says, culture is the foundation on which we will imagine and build a world in which we reaffirm our commitment to equality and safety for all. We act with empathy, and we know that we can always do better. Thank you, Yo-Yo Ma.
Best known for playing Captain Sulu in Star Trek, George Takei's accomplishments span the realms of entertainment, activism, literature, and theater. Takei actively works to preserve and promote Japanese American culture and history. His Broadway play Allegiance and his children's book My Lost Freedom tell his experiences growing up in a Japanese American internment camp. Takei is a prominent LGBTQ+ rights activist, using his platform to advocate for equality and acceptance. He received the Upstander Award from the Human Rights Campaign for being a believer in and a fighter for the equality and dignity of all human beings. If you look at George Takei's Wikipedia, the list is so long, you'll be so impressed. You'll say, oh my.
Modesto Larry Dulay Itliong was born in 1913 in the Philippines. At 15, Mr. Itliong migrated to the United States, where he faced racial hostility. He worked short-term jobs in agriculture up and down the West Coast until finally settling in California. There, Mr. Itliong partnered with Cesar Chavez to form the United Farm Workers Movement. This group led farm workers in the Delano Grape Strike of 1965, a 5-year strike that improved conditions for agricultural workers in California. Mr. Itliong is known as the father of the West Coast labor movement. He is honored with a mural in LA's Filipino town, and Larry Itliong Day is celebrated each October 25th in California.
Asian American figure skater Michelle Kwan is one of the most decorated athletes in the sport of figure skating, and she's one of my personal favorites. She brought home 2 Olympic medals, one in 1998 and again in 2002. She's a 5-time world champion, a 9-time U.S. champion, and in fact, she's tied with Mary Bell Vinson for the all-time national championship record. Rachel Ju, an associate professor of American Studies at Middlebury College, had this to say about Michelle. For many Asian American women who may have felt invisible, Michelle was so visible, and she was visible because of how amazing she was. After her skating career, Michelle went on to earn her graduate degree in international studies, and she became a senior level advisor for the U.S. State Department. Michelle is currently serving as a U.S. ambassador to Belize.
My father, Frederick Blodak Jesus, was born on Angar, Palau during the transition from Japanese to American occupation. In the 1970s, he moved to Eastern Oregon to pursue his career in engineering, but had to drop out to support his family. He did so by working on the Brownlee Dam. When I was born, he moved us back from Micronesia to connect us to our indigenous Pacific Island culture. He currently works in Salem at the courthouse and provides translation services for the Palauan and Pohnpeian community.
Awkwafina, a millennial Asian American rapper and actress of Chinese and Korean descent, first gained attention for her viral YouTube rap hits starting in 2012. Her debut album has been very popular, and she has achieved significant success in acting, including winning a Golden Globe for her performance in The Farewell. Awkwafina's work has been pivotal in advancing Asian American representation in the entertainment industry, and she speaks candidly about being a second-generation Asian American and reflecting the unique cultural and social dynamics of her generation.
Thank you to all Asian American and Pacific Islanders. We honor your contributions.